Friday evening. Friday evening, burro. And morning. And I think I say Friday evening because I will not have a show tonight. I'm going to see if Sam and Roman will take over tonight, but I cannot have a show because I will be at a church function tonight. I got invited, sort of. So I'm going to go to a church function tonight. So I won't be on tonight, but I think, well, again, we'll ask Sam and Roman if they'll take over. It's they do great. Last night, I think I was probably more of a interference than anything else last night because I did cause the show to break early. It was my fault, and then besides that, if the I probably took a lot of the great conversation that they were having away from them. So my bad. But it is Friday. We're about to start the weekend. We were here talking about marriage and having kids and the great responsibility that it is, and how some individuals, they echan todo a perder for a moment of craziness. And first of all, with the kids, kids is an amarre, man. It ties you up, and I guess kids are great, maybe, but single life is pretty cool. Este Single life is pretty cool. You get to do whatever you want, when you want, and if you want. And that's one of the reasons why I take advantage of my youthfulness and singleness.
Plus, you always have money.
Oh,
You're single. You always have money when you're single.
When you're single, yeah. If you don't have money and you're single, there's something wrong.
There's something wrong now.
Something's not right. But when you're single, you have every opportunity out there, to just hoard everything for yourself, and
All right.
and then you do whatever you want. That's one of the reasons why I take so many trips, because one of the things that I've noticed is like when people go out with all the kids and everything, es un gaste, man. Hey, Manuel, voy a estar en Monterrey el jueves, próximo jueves. Es un desgaste when you have a lot of kids.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
si yo me arranco al mall or something by myself, and de cajón, ahí se me van between $50 and $100 just by myself.
Yeah, you like a shirt? That's something like what, $39?
Te pesca el ojo algo y dices tú, and you already spent $50 to $100. Like on Sundays, guys, I'll give you this example. On Sundays, we have we go sometimes when there's no parties at the Mo. You should have come on with me this morning. When you go to we go after church when there aren't any parties at church. We go to the mall, to the food court, and let me tell you, just in food, I spend $50. Food, $50,
And for everybody?
Well, because Papa le encanta. He likes what's that? RJ's. What's the name of that barbecue place there at the mall? Does anyone know? They're friends of mine, I think. Va a venir de San Antonio para el sábado 12. Voy a estar en México. Mari, yo le mando mensaje a Gracia. Pero voy a estar el día 10 en Monterrey. Y voy a estar el día... dile a Gaby que voy a estar en San Antonio en abril. So, Manuel, yo le mando a decir a Gracia para que me dé el teléfono de Gaby para poder verme con ella allá en San Antonio. Sí, porque voy a estar en abril, voy para San Antonio. ¡Lava los trastes, Samuel! Mira, ahorita voy, llega, estoy en el show.
Dame un minuto.
Dame un minuto. Calienta el agua. No me gusta lavar los trastes con agua fría. Oye,
That's what you call emotional damage.
Yeah, that's one of the things you should not click on until you've told your wife, voy a entrar en el live, no me grites y no me ordenes.
No,
That was something else.
No me grites y no me ordenes.
Okay, I will.
Oye, no, I was making mention because we're talking, estaba aquí el primo, and we're talking about how expensive kids are, and the big blessing
Yeah.
of being single. And I don't know about that person, but I see everyone out there struggling. They go get, I go to the food court. We go to the food court on Sundays, because Papa le gusta ir al food court porque he gets whatever he wants. So I have to buy food for Papa, and I eat a little bit. So I go out there and literally, Sam, I spend $50 just on that meat, brisket and ribs or sausage from. And again, someone please, if y'all know the name of that barbecue place there at the mall.
They're putting you in the mall.
It's brand new, but let me tell you, their barbecue's good. They've got good stuff.
I haven't tried it.
It's well, you haven't gone with us because you're a mandilon. Because I gotta go home.
Did I get that 24-hour notice?
No, like a week before, he has to say like,
I gotta buy by the schedule, man.
he has to buy his wife's schedule. But
Es como el PTO request.
y luego está más está checando a ver if it has been approved or not.
Has it been approved or no?
Not yet, man.
Y se lo manda todo por email y CC, BC, copied y todo eso.
Hey,
It is
bullying a cliente.
RJ's Barbecue. Thank you, Gilbert. Yeah, RJ's Barbecue. And let me tell you, I'm not even joking. Their barbecue is good, bro. Have you tried them?
I don't think so.
The ribs, bro. Se les cae la carne de las ribs, and they've got that nice sauce already on them. But some of us put extra sauce on there, which is okay. The sausage, man, riquísima. Really, really, really good. And I'm glad Roman is.
I try not to eat that much meat.
Next time I go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm glad Roman's not here because if I would have said sausage, he would have gone like, you eat sausage. Oh yeah, but what I'm talking about telling the primo is again, yo solo, if I go to the mall, Sam, yo me aviento between $50 and $100. Oye. PTO. Está con PTO. Oh yes, I spend $50 to $100 solo. I can't even begin to imagine how much it is if you take La Tribu, your kids and everything. It's a fortune, Sam?
Like you on the mall by itself, like shopping or in the food?
No, just in the food I spend $50. Pero yo cada vez que voy al mall me viento $50 o $100 solo, single.
Like you by yourself.
By myself. Can you imagine taking a
Like
truck?
not paying for anybody else.
No, just myself, my stuff.
Imagine
50 to $100. ¿Qué ordenas? How many chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A do you order?
No, well, no, because the RJ's Barbecue, I get the pound of brisket, ribs, sausage, and that's like 40 some bucks, bro.
Yeah, but that's not just for you.
Oh no, of course not, because
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like you personally.
Because I think Papa le gusta, so le pongo ahí a Papa, and Papa shares with everyone that goes. Pero Papa wants his brisket, he wants his carnita y todo, so I take a little bit more, But what I'm saying is, I spend like $100 at the mall every time I go. So what I'm saying is, when you take your whole tribe, está canijo, man.
Yep. Like I told you last time, like in the movies, there at the mall, it's like $120.
what?
You and your tribe?
Yeah.
$120, man.
It's crazy.
Yep. It's not that often. Like it has to be like a really good movie to go check it out there at the movies.
Batman is amazing, bro.
Your side.
Batman, yeah, I saw it yesterday. Batman is amazing. It's the kind of movie, Sam, that I want to go see again.
Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, I don't even go to the Bronx movie theater anymore. The one there at the mall.
Why?
Because last time I went there was like puro niño chorreado, por decir otra palabra, corriendo y gritando like while watching a good movie. I'm like, dude, where the heck are what do they call them? Those not the bus boys. Ushers. Yeah. There was no ushers to control the kids, stop running and all that other stuff. So I decided to go outside, tell the manager like, hey, you know what? It's out of hand. Like I'm trying to enjoy the movie and it's like kids running all over the damn place. And then, but it wasn't just like a couple, like 2 or 3. No. This was like 8, 10 kids running around and nobody telling them because they had a babysitter who was probably like drunk or something. So we ended up asking for our money back or the manager was like, oh, no, I'll give you some tickets. like, yeah, you give her tickets, but we already spent like another $60 to $70 at the concession stand. I'm like, but I was like, you know what, just forget it. So from now on, we just literally just go to Harlingen because there's almost nobody there.
Yeah, because nobody goes to Harlingen.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather go check it out like that than having freaking kids running around screaming and doing nonsense.
I don't know why people take kids to the movies.
Hey, I do. I take my kids to the movie.
That's
Like if they're well behaved, totally understand.
it's dumb.
But if they're just screaming and
You take
and
kids-
then there's some adults. I mean, cuando fui a mirar la Llorona, estaban en puros stupid comments, like side comments. I hate that with a passion.
But again, if you're taking your the Brazos kids to the movies, it's ridiculous. Go get a babysitter. You know,
Yeah.
don't win. The kids are not going to enjoy it. And if your kids are running around back and forth, they're not enjoying the movie anyway. Leave them at home with a babysitter. Pay a babysitter, and call it a date night with your wife or your Sancha or something. You know, but don't take the kids.
Hey,
You know,
hey,
be smart about it.
I take my kids when they're like kids movies, like.
Oh well,
Sing.
yeah.
Sing.
You
Hey, don't be calling the primo out like that.
know,
I'm not gonna take this.
Betty, pay attention.
I'm not gonna take that. Batman or
Como
the
quiera,
other
oye,
movie.
como quiera, she blocked me from her from my
Oh, apparently decir que haga subscribe para que haga todas las historias de este guy.
she blocked me from the page, so she can't see what I'm saying anyway.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't know why she blocked me, but it's okay. I still love her. I love the kids.
Man, Gianna loves you, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Her baby girl loves me.
You're the only one that she will post pictures.
Hermosa. I
Looks
love
at my
her.
picture and she's like,
She's
I don't
my
know why.
favorite church niece, and she only comes like once or twice a month. But she's my favorite one because esa se te acuesta y todo, you know.
But
And
only-
all the rest are like las otras dos.
only on you, bro.
Las otras están así como like.
I don't know why she likes likes
Pues-
my
I'm not even gonna ask who you're talking about because I already know when you made that face.
And I'm going like, it's like all my other nephews, and you know, like Boris told me, Jerry, they don't get it, guys. That's fine, you know. Never take a picture again.
maybe to talk about
That's
it
funny.
your house.
Huh? But
Dali, el cucuy.
The cucuy. they probably do that. But that's why my kids, my nephews, they're Abraham, you know, my dentist kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I love those kids because those kids, you know, se dejan querer. They're smart, you know.
Yeah.
They're like, I thought yo comprándoles cosas. I don't have kids to spend money on, so I spend it on them. I'm
Yeah.
taking them to San Antonio, you know, to Fiesta, Texas. Why? Because I like those nieces and nephews. I don't like that many others of my own.
Once they start talking, I don't like them.
Yeah, after that, you're done. No, you know the ones that that I get, and again, Gabi's kids I get along with really well. They don't like taking pictures with me, but I don't care. Linda's kids, I love them all of them, all of her kids. Hasta ahorita, and, you know, there was a time where they were kind of like, but now they're very, very respectful to me. I don't see them that often, but when I see them, muy padre. And I can do that. But kids at movies, guys, date night, think about it. But don't take them to these movies. You know what I hate about going to the movies, Sam? Es de que siempre está un imbécil on the phone. Like right there on the bottom seat. On the phone. Get off the damn phone. You're not important.
Oh, go take the call outside if it's important or something.
Well, no. Lo que me molesta es que se prenda la luz. If they get on it, it just explodes, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, are you stupid? Like, did you come so that I could see your light shining on your face?
Yeah. It's like if you got a car, just go step outside. It's like another public service announcement. The Paredes is 50 miles per hour. People stop driving 30 miles per hour just because the DPS is there. And I'm like, it's 50 for crying out. Everybody slows down just because the state trooper, the DMV is right there.
I hate it. You know, it's 50 miles per hour. Oh, the other day, ¿ya te vas? Porque
Yeah, I gotta see the kids production.
ya le habló la esposa.
Yeah, I gotta see this kid.
Oh, you know she's watching.
Get off that damn show.
¿Por qué estás hablando de mí?
Y ahorita le va a ir de feria. We might not see him again ever in his life.
Al sofá, mijito.
Oh yeah, the other day, there's a police officer coming, and they're going, "Hey, we're going 45 miles an hour. It's a 30 miles an hour. So it's just 15 miles." If the problem is not the people that are going at the speed or a little bit over the speed, it's the people that are going under the speed that cause the accidents. Let's go through the comments because I think we're doing. Good morning, Manny. Dile a Gracia que voy a estar ahí el jueves y le dice a Gaby que voy a San Antonio en abril. Yo le mando mensaje. Good morning, oh my man. Woo-hoo. Good morning. Yikes, a little bright this morning. Hey, I wanted to match your profile pic.
Which is what type of flower?
It's I'm not sure. I know the flower. I just don't know the name of it. A tulip? Not a tulip.
No, tulips are different, no?
Es las que se ponen las mujeres en el cabello.
I don't know.
Last night, Maverick was flying without Goose. I'm talking about.
Yeah, thank you for calling me out there, Peter. I'm like, I've only done 2 solos, which is that one was the second one, and the other one was only for like 3 minutes, and then this guy came back. And then Roman was like, yeah, I'll try to get home as quick as possible. And I'm like, well, hopefully sooner than later. And then he didn't get there on time. And then you jump in, and then you cancel the whole thing. I'm like, well, there goes this show.
There goes that to crap.
It's just, I'm like, I'm straight to the point. I'm like, yeah, hi, everybody. And it's just some people that are like, oh, hi, I'm just trying to say hi. Wait until more people get in. I'm like, people are going to see the repetition of this or the video again. So I just like, hey, hi, how's it going? Everybody going? Let's get to the point. Because it's only an hour, and you want to get as much information as possible out there.
Yeah. Sounds right. And I never say that. RJ's at barbecue. RJ's at barbecue. Morning with Brianna and I. Brianna hermosa. I love you, Brianna. You too, I know. Pero más a Brianna. Yes, it's delicious. It is delicious, guys. RJ's barbecue. Not even joking, guys. Stuff's good. And this is one of the things about good food, Sam. No te duele gastar $20, $30, $40 when something is actually damn good.
Yeah.
But it sucks.
And it takes time to smoke it.
It does, there's an art
ridiculous.
To it. There's an art to it,
Even barbacoa, when it's smoked, it's hella good.
Yeah, my friends here at Big E's, they do some great smoked barbacoa, and I
had some from Drunken Meats.
Where's that at?
Over here in Olmito. It's like a food truck behind the Stripes. You know how there's like a little fruit stand?
I know
where Stripes in Olmito.
Yeah.
Over here by 1780 something or 17.
They sell some on Sundays?
Say again?
They sell it on Sundays?
Yeah.
Sundays barbacoa. The Stripes, you mean the Stripes que está ahí en la placita on the frontage road?
Yes. Don Talo de mariscos y wings y no sé qué rollo.
Yeah. Behind it?
Yes. Well, there's a Stripes right there, and then there's a railroad track, and then right after the railroad track, there's like a little fruit stand.
Yeah, like a
there's like a fruit stand, tire shop around there, right there.
At the fruit stand?
Right next to it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to it on Sunday. Remind me, because I'll try it. I mean,
the salsa was good. It comes with everything: the onions, the cilantro, and tortillas. It's good.
Do they have carnitas or nomás barbacoa?
They have several things. I actually got their I don't know what they call it. They call it something, but it was like jalapeno with cream cheese and bacon around it.
Oh,
they called it something, but it was pretty good.
I like those. I want to go this Sunday. I hope I remember. I'll be here this Sunday. He needs a 3-day before action notice. PTO. Guess who took a side trip to Bryan Federal Women's Prison camp to visit her partner in crime? Yep, the Nazi cow Drew Brown actually went to speak with Sylvia and ask her for advice. La mendiga Drew Brown went to go visit Sylvia.
Tell me what you did so I won't do it.
Tell you, I would love to have a picture of that. That would be classic. But let me say, guys, I don't know why Drew Brown is over there visiting with Sylvia. Drew Brown still runs the risk, guys. of being indicted for the mess that she did with Sylvia in bringing the cartels in here. Sylvia might have. Let me tell you, Sylvia, to shave a couple of months off her sentence, she'll throw Prissy Droga-Tipton and Drew Brown. She'll throw them under the
You
bus.
throw people down the bus.
You,
Hey, you get out sooner, like Tekashi did.
I tell you, and think about it, Sam. You're in federal prison. You're there. You'll throw your grandmother under the bus. Well, she would. I wouldn't. My grandmother's already passed away. Plus, I like my grandmother. Remember, Quaresma Catholics don't eat meat on Fridays. Sorry for you all. Sam eats meat.
Does eggs count?
Oh, you always wondered about that because eggs is really chicken. But I think you could eat chicken, no? White meat?
I don't know.
I
haven't actually talked to like a Catholic who's like really devoted and knows all that information.
Most Catholics, they eat meat, They don't do that Quaresma thing.
Look, she said no, not eggs.
You can't have eggs?
Mm-mm.
That's what is next on your buddy Drew, like Hitler Brown? What is next on your getting indicted, guys? That's what's next for the Mendiga Drew Brown.
Is she going to be indicted on the same charges?
No, their mess had to do with the insurance, and again, she knew about bringing the cartels into BISD. Simple as that. When I know my schedule today, I will let you know when I can come on your show. Yes, love you, Papa. Anytime you want. Oh, and Mo, remember, I'll be up there in San Antonio in April. So let's hang. That's why I don't go to the movies. Kids don't sit down. That's crazy.
It depends. Because when I take my kids, they sit down, they behave. I just get in that combo thing, and they'll behave. Yeah, they'll talk here and there, but because like sometimes it's like action movies, and they'll get overexcited about it. Yep. But then I'll be like, dude, just chill, just watch it. You don't have to enact it, and that's it. I've had very few issues with like my kids because I know
enact it at home.
Yeah, jump off the wall at home.
Oh, yeah. No, but it's again per Batman the movie, guys. Do not take your small kids. It's not good. There's some killing scenes. It's not good. It's an amazing movie. I mean, the how it flows. It just flows. You know what? It's a 3-hour movie. What happened? Well, 2.5-hour movie. Well, 3-hour movie. 3-hour movie. What happens with a lot of 3-hour movies is they have a lot of these scenes that drag. That like they drag. Not this one.
Trying to give you that backstory and all that other nonsense.
It drags. But I will say it's a little bit on the predictable side in regards to the end scene. You sort of knew where it was going. Yeah. But it doesn't mean that it's a bad movie. It's a great movie.
Don't ruin it for people.
No. The premise, it's already been done. It's, but the movie in itself, my gosh, it's worth seeing. I'm going to go see it again. Sam is right. Adults also don't shut up. Oh, my Lord.
Dude, I went to go see La Llorona, and there's some guys, like literally adults, just screaming nonsense. And I'm like, dude, you're ruining the whole freaking
cuando van las presas. Ow, ow.
Yo por eso puro Cinépolis.
Cinépolis. Hey, man, Cinépolis is pretty good. There, people shut you up. Get home. Wow. Le hablaron al primo. Don't be talking about our kids being spanked el inter. Le habló, Betty. Te vienes para la casa ahorita. Ni si crees que no sé lo que estás diciendo, maldito. Ya ver cómo
Ni alcanzó a agarrar el breakfast del primo.
No, I actually said, take a bag of cookies for the kids. Ahí dejó las galletas.
You better not have gone to his office.
Y más te vale. No,
damn, bro. Así tanto te quiere, Betty.
He didn't want to take any evidence. Nah, Betty and I are good. I don't know why she blocked me, but we're good. I don't get upset when people block me because I didn't do anything. I think she blocked a lot.
You gotten used to it.
Oh yeah. But I love her. She's great. We've always had her and I have always had a great relationship. You know, not like, oh, let's be buddies, but a good relationship. We talk well,
Yeah.
have great conversations. You know, we don't see each other but once a month, but that's fine. But I love her daughter. Her daughter's amazing. That's a good little kid. Hibiscus, that's what it is. Exactamente. You know what hibiscus is, right, Sam?
Yes.
In Spanish?
Jamaica.
Ay! Yeah.
That's what I order instead of lemonade when I go to like taquerias.
Uh-huh.
I would have that. I would
Oh.
Jamaica instead of lemonade.
Let me tell you, in Peru, they have a chicha morada. That stuff's amazing.
What was it called?
Chicha morada.
Oh, I misunderstood you. I was like, I'm going to Peru.
Chicha morada. It's made out of maize, corn.
Oh, okay.
Delicious, man. Delicious. It's probably one of the
Oh, that was that little small little purple drink that you had taken a picture of.
Bro, let me tell you.
You see, I do follow the pictures.
Yeah.
I do see the picture.
Let me tell you, that thing, it's probably the best drink I've had in regards to like, and it's not alcohol. Actually, I thought it was
like a refreshing drink or like a shake or what is it?
It's like a flor de Jamaica, agua de Jamaica.
Okay.
Let me say, when I ordered it, I thought it was alcohol. I'm going like, yeah, chicha morada. I said, let me try the drink here, and I was like,
Do you have agua ardiente too?
yeah. They said that no tiene alcohol. You're like, oh.
Disappointed.
But when I tasted it, my gosh, I could drink gallons of that stuff. That stuff's so good. And so I wonder if it turns your pee purple or something. But
could be. Do you know the benefits of it?
No, it's a superfood.
Yes,
it's
but
the purple maize. So I mean, a lot of antioxidants and a lot of I think it helps with collagen, with skin and everything. It's just you cannot find it here. I wish someone would import that corn here and make chicha morada. It's amazing.
Oh wow, that's that black corn.
Yeah, it's purple. Let me tell you,
purple.
Purple. It is
dark purple.
Chicha morada. It's amazing. But have you seen the ingredients of it? Delicious. Okay. Let me say, guys, I want to apologize to my dinner date yesterday. I'm a horrible person to go out with. I just am. And I can admit that. I'm horrible. I spent more time worrying about the show at 9:00. And, I was on my phone. What happens is I go eat with a friend after the movie, which I went to go see by myself, because that's the type of friend I am. But afterwards, and by then I have to catch up on all the messages that I got in the past 3 hours. Sam? So I'm like, I'm there eating and with a friend of mine, and I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm here on the phone answering, trying to catch up. And then I'm canceling out shows.
You need to focus.
I can't focus. No,
that's horrible, bro. You are the horrible freaking date.
I am a horrible date, guys. That's why. Again, that's why
I would block you. You would have done that,
like Betty did. That's why that's why I'm single, man. I'm not good at this.
Hey, speaking of dates, have you heard about the new, I guess, pop-up bookstore that they're trying to do?
No, where?
It's called Buho, Buho, like owl.
Owl. Yeah, I know what a bull is.
They're trying to make it downtown.
That's awesome. I hope they. I would hope they're starting it downtown. I hope they go to Southmost.
Yes, but right now they're like in the early stages,
good
early stages.
If anyone out there, anyone dealing with it, let me know. I love reading.
Yeah, they're barely in the early stages. I know they have mentioned something about downtown, and hopefully because they saw that there was no bookstore, which there isn't, except for the Christian bookstore. But most of the books, McAllen has 2 Barnes and Nobles, and we have nothing. So they were like, gotta do something about it. And instead of going over there and, I guess, try to beg Barnes and Nobles or any company to come down here, they're gonna start here from scratch. and they got a good, pretty good, I guess, feedback. I guess they reached like about 30 something thousand people from their post. That's what they had mentioned because they had like over 300 shares
You know who
on
they
that
are?
post. Huh?
You know who they are?
I don't have their name, but I can search it real quick.
Yeah, no,
Um,
because
but it was shared from Maggie. So if you have Maggie as a friend,
are you sure?
yeah.
See if you can find out. Because let me tell you, I am interested.
Look, let me show real quick. It is.
Use like
Um,
Rudy's. Use like Rudy's.
Say again.
Yes, drunk meat next to the railroad. I'm going this Sunday. ¿Cómo le hago para travel como Frankie?
Right.
Frankie's got himself a sugar mama.
Bien hater.
Well, I mean, he's like one of those single guys that I don't know how the hell he travels. It's like Roma, he doesn't have a job. No, hombre, a esa nunca se le hace nada. No, not eggs. Oh, so is that where Sylvia is? Bryan Federal Women's Camp? Yeah. Doesn't sound like a jail. More like I think it's a justice is not served for what she did.
All you have to do is go to BOP, which is Bureau of Prisons.gov, and then search inmate, and it'll pop up there.
Yeah, and I'll say this, guys. I know a lot of people think that it's like like a day camp or something. These federal prisons and stuff. So let me tell you, I know Sylvia Atkinson. Uh, you lock her up in a palace with locked up, she will be suffering every single minute in there. It doesn't matter. She's that type of person that it doesn't matter how cushy the jail is she's going to break. So again, I'm just glad that she's away from us, for at least 6 years, 5 years now. You
Hey,
don't.
the guy's name is Gabriel. I don't have a last name for the person, but they're
Mhm.
gonna do like a little pop up for the bookstore
Gabriel,
over there at the Migoland Convention Center,
when?
March 13th between 1 and 6 p.m.
I'll be in Mexico City.
All right, I'll check it out either way.
Check
It
it out.
looks
Pictures.
good.
Yeah, I'll be in Mexico City. You don't do
And
the Quaresma thing, Erasmo? No. There's a passage in Scripture that speaks about restricting meals and restrictions of foods. So no, still runs the board. I thought it was kind of like a joke, but I guess not. Like well, she doesn't run the board because I will say this about Little Eddie. Little Eddie hates Drew Brown, and I'm glad because Joe Brown and La Pingüina, they deserve all the crap. The only reason that Prissy saved herself was because she went over and kissed the ring of Little Eddie. She had to bend pretty low, and I find that very surprising, as big as she is. But that's the only reason. That she sort of saved herself from Little Eddie's wrath. But Drew Brown and Minerva Peña, he hates them, and Jessica La Snaggletooth. I saw that she stopped taking pictures with showing her teeth. Third mural status, nada. How's it going, Erasmo? Quick rundown on election day. I went and voted, but couldn't keep up with the results. Guys, I will say again, Erasmo Castro is your candidate for county commissioner. Yes, Jamaica flower, but only the red one is used for Jamaica. Yeah, 100%.
but is it because it gives it like that good color, or what?
I think it has that flavor. I don't think the yellow one gives you that flavor.
It's like on the roses. Don't they make like roses tea? And it has like that other real
There's rose water.
strong rose water.
There's rose water. And I guess you make rose tea from rose water, and it gives this little hint of flowery fragrance. But rose
Yeah.
water is just water with a little bit of tint. Not much of it.
Yeah. Okay.
The place I envy that you went to is La Montaña de Siete Colores. I think those pictures were pretty epic. What do I need to take when I climb up there? Nothing. Just make sure that you have
Cocoa leaves.
huh?
Cocoa leaves.
Coalies. Coca
Coca
leaf.
leaves.
Oh yeah, do a lot of chewing of the coca leaves. And let me tell you, that coca leaf and that coca tea mate, delicious. I mean, I was wanting to bring some over. You can't do it. You can't bring that over to the United States.
So you're supposed to like get there to that city and like kind of wait until your system stabilizes, no, before going up hills or anything like that.
Te aclimitas. But what's trippy. Because Cusco, I always thought in my mind that Cusco was here and Machu Picchu was here, like allá arriba en la montaña. It's not the case. Cusco is here and Machu Picchu is over here. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You have to travel via tren and you go there, but it's lower than Cusco.
So I guess you pass it on the way to Cusco.
No, because it's up north.
Yeah.
So you go from Lima to Cusco, and then Cusco you take the train that way by Machu Picchu. But let me say that the train ride to Machu Picchu is amazing. I'm desperately trying to get another trip to go there. It's amazing, guys. Machu Picchu is the best. La montaña de los siete colores, aquí está Cusco, y la montaña de los siete colores está acá. O sea, it's higher than Cusco still.
Yeah.
It's 5,028 meters sobre el nivel del mar. High as crap. So coca leaf, it helped you get acclimatizado. But by then, I had probably drunk so much. But I probably, in my younger years, I probably did so much that my system was probably already.
You're already there. I've been waiting for this place.
Yeah. I've been preparing for this place all my life
without even knowing it.
But and people would ask me, Sam, no le ha afectado la altura. Yo dije, no, not at all. But
everybody, I guess every system is different.
Every system is different. But again, I did do a lot of coca tea. I was doing coca tea like a crazy man, and it's good stuff. Let me tell you. And
did you take usually they take those climbing sticks?
Oh yeah. You have to take the climbing sticks. My tour, there's a sister in the church there that's a tour guide, so she let me hers. You have to take something warm because it's cold as crud out there. I mean, you're literally going into the high mountains, and you can see there's snow. It's beautiful, Sam. I can't even begin.
How's like the oxygen level type of deal? Are you able to breathe less?
Yeah, you know what? For some reason, I had no issues. I did take a horse, the first part of the trip. I did take the horse.
I did take the trolley up the mountain.
Well, to a certain point, and then you have to climb, and then then I walked all the way back. But it's kind of funny because iba en el caballo y estaban unos de Guatemala, and decían, "Oh, pareces un rey." I go like, "I am." That's so funny.
We
use it for bladder problems, like clearing a UTI. Yes, el agua de Jamaica, buenísima. It's like cranberry juice. You're supposed to do cranberry juice when you have UTIs. Are you selling real estate? I just look like Century 21. If you can import it at Erasmo, I'll buy some. Yeah, you can't. Unfortunately, you cannot bring coca leaves. Oh, the
purple corn.
The purple corn. I'm going to find out. I'm actually planning a trip to go back to Peru with my dentist this year. So I'll see about bringing some. Let me tell you that.
Kind of weird transporting that.
Yeah, ¿qué traes allí? We have doo-doo, nothing. Me too. So I take it, Robert Pattinson, 14 years to become a bat.
So it took him 14 years.
That was the guy from Twilight? Was it the guy from Twilight? I honestly, I didn't even click. I didn't even look at the actor's name. But let me tell you, this is the best Batman I have seen by far. This guy is the best Batman. I mean, of all the Batmans, the best Batman so far. The Alfred, I didn't like that much. It was okay. He was okay. But the Batman, amazing. Catwoman, amazing. The Riddler. Everyone knows the Riddler coming out. Riddler, amazing.
Yeah, it is Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, let me tell you, the guy did an amazing job, guys. Amazing job, and it's worth
Dude,
seeing.
so you went for the midnight premiere?
What?
Not the midnight premiere, but it's because it barely got released today.
No, I
So it like around 7 or whatever.
saw it at 5 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 3 hours. I think it was the first showing. Let me tell you, worth
Yeah.
it. I need to recycle mine. Have too many. Your
I don't know.
the corn. I don't know. Flavor. Oh, the flavor. Yeah, the flavor is the difference between the hibiscus. Probably.
No, you're talking about that purple corn.
Oh,
The flavor on that drink. It's just here that it's kind of like a nutty aftertaste.
it's amazing. Gosh, I should have imported some stuff or asked to import some stuff.
Which I understand for it to have a good taste. Like Cokes just make from corn syrup.
It's delicious, man. I'm not even joking. Erasmo, era pareces un buen. Oh, that's what they're saying. Eres
It
un
sounds so similar.
Yo, un rey, gracias.
Tú sí.
Yo, yes. Now it makes sense. Eres un gay. ¿Por qué te peleas con Roman? Because Roman's easy to fight with. He just gives you so.
De voladas, no.
Yeah,
No, but I think both of you get like easily like offended. Kinda.
Well, I don't really get offended. I just like making a big deal of stuff. But I like pressing Roman's buttons. It's just funny. Art thou not entertained? Yes, Twilight. Let me tell you, I didn't know who the guy was. He just looks so different. The best Batman so far. By far. I'm still eating
Was
my
that other guy from Twilight, Team Jacob? Was he the bad guy? That would have been funny.
That guy disappeared, no?
No, he's still out and about doing movies.
What did he come out in?
I think it's the guy that comes out in that Nicholas Sparks movie. I would think so. I'm not too sure. There's like a new Nicholas Sparks movie and on Netflix. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about real movies. I haven't seen the guy.
No.
And the guy was, I guess, part of the problem with the guy. He was so short, but I mean, he was a good-looking guy, just so too short. I think that's what really ruined it. I don't know how Tom Hanks. It's not Tom Cruise did it. I did see that there's a new movie coming out on Elvis. That looks epic. Have you heard about that one, Sam?
No, I have not. But I'm hoping for it to be like juicy with all the details of what happened in his life. Wasn't it like kind of like a harsh story type of deal with Elvis?
I'm not sure, but Tom Hanks comes out in it. He's not Elvis. Tom Hanks comes out in it, and
I seen like I guess not a documentary, but like the life story of Elvis, of how we started, and then the wife and all the chaos,
the drugs and the kid.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you, it looked amazing. It looked amazing, and anyone out there that is interested, I mean, just check it out. Elvis is coming out in the movies. I think the kid doesn't look like Elvis that much, but he sounds like Elvis. And I was still, I was alive when Elvis was still around, and sounded like Elvis, and he moves like Elvis. Let me tell you, some of those hip moves, on point. Those hips don't lie. Were there a lot of people at the movies? Yeah, there were a lot of people at the movies. It was a packed house. Did you hear about the La Jolla board member? He is resigning for extortion. Those people just think they can resign and not pay the consequences. No, I think he's resigning because they were threatening to get him out. But yeah, Hidalgo County has a mess load of corruption out there. They've got a big issue. But doesn't mean that our issues aren't as equally as bad.
That's bad.
They
Yeah.
have more people out there. You know, the more people, the more corruption. Colin Farrell, Riddler. No, it's not Colin Farrell as Riddler. Is it? It's un güerito. The güerito's amazing. He does a great job as Riddler. Amazing. Oops, Colin. Colin is Colin Farrell is the Penguin. I did not know that. Let me tell you, Penguin looks weird,
the
but he does look like a penguin. Gollum comes out.
the Riddler is Paul Dano.
That guy's good, bro. That guy's good.
And yeah, Colin Farrell is the Penguin.
That guy's good. Sam, that guy is like a psychotic guy. You know, even when he's not out in the movies, he looks like psychotic, right?
Who, Paul?
Yeah, the guy that played the Riddler. I see him in a couple of other movies where he's like the psycho. I think no. Your age showed when you said I was alive when Elvis was around. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of my game. Elvis, let me tell you, king of rock and roll, man, and had a lot of amazing songs out there. There will always only be one Elvis. It's just like Michael Jackson, and as much crap as they were saying about Michael Jackson. I mean, there will always only be one Michael Jackson, and the king of pop, the king of rock and roll, and it's like Dave Chappelle was saying. He goes, Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson. It's the parents that sent their kids out there, to spend time with Michael Jackson. Like, guys, were y'all nuts? Viva Las Vegas. Viva. Sam doesn't know, but that's a Elvis song. You didn't know that, Sam, right?
No. No, yesterday it was a little bit sidetracked, man, because I had a busy day. That's why I was like trying to get when the show was on, I was like, so many of these were going on in my head. But no, it's because earlier in the day there was I had gone to HEB and there was I guess a lady had an accident and whatnot, and they were trying to help her out. But I'm like, they weren't. I guess they weren't. They did good because they helped her out right away. Which is good. I'm not gonna say anything bad about them, but I did. I try not to intervene when there's accidents because there's always that liability of hurting them even more because you don't know. I don't know anything about what they call EMS services. But anyways, she did get a wheelchair and everything else. Everything was okay with her.
I just
say again.
I just found out who's doing Bull.
Some guy named. I gave you the name, no? What guy?
Gilbert.
Okay, that's the same thing I told you. I just don't know the last name.
Gilbert is a friend of mine. Gilbert is amazing, and Gilbert is amazing. A great guy. I like Gilbert. I like Gilbert. I'm glad that he's doing this. He's a great guy. I'm glad. And I just found it's kind of crazy, but he just sent me a message. He goes, "Hey, I'm really busy with because I said, hey man, do a live sometime soon. I'm really busy with Bull. My business Bull has taken over my life at this point, and that's amazing. I like Gilbert, and a good friend. I think
That's cool.
So be great.
No, the reason I was telling you about the lady because that same day my mom had an issue at the store where she couldn't find her card, and a Vietnam vet came by and paid her groceries, and I appreciate it. I don't know who that person is, but I appreciate it.
Paid your mom's groceries?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It was just a couple of things, but she couldn't find her card, and she was also she got sidetracked, and that's why I go with her personally. But there she was mentioning me it was a decorated Vietnam vet that came by and decided to pay her groceries. And I don't know who the person is, but I appreciate whoever that was.
Yeah, whoever it was, thank y'all. That was so awesome. That's great. All right, Sam, are you going to do tonight con Maggie or solo?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm going to be in San Benito. They're having a campaña, and didn't get invited, but
I was about to ask. Did you get the invite?
I go and I go like, hey, we're here. Yeah, you take it over. And I'll jump in if you want on the way back while I'm driving. I can jump in. So
Okay.
tonight at 9 p.m. The show's already made, so you just go into it, and then it'll send you the link. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Sam will talk about the arena tonight or other stuff.
Yeah.
And he'll just go into it real quick without the salutation.
Without somebody interrupting and canceling the show. But nah, it's whatever people want to talk about. But yeah, all right. Talk to you later.
Guys, have a great day. Social distance tonight, 9 p.m. Sam will be on.
And if y'all didn't vote it,
Y'all suck. Guys, be good to each other. Please continue to be good to me. God bless.